don't enter one chance, I swear, oh, now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they are they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us to ring answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat your love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it down. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Finally, the Lord has done it all. Finally, I said the Lord has done it all. Finally, Chineke Belaya. Finally, the Lord has done it all. Finally, I said the Lord has done it all. Finally, Chineke Belaya. Finally, the Lord has done it all. Finally, I said the Lord has done it all. Finally, Chineke Belaya. Finally, the Lord has done it all. Finally, I said the Lord has done it all. Finally, Chineke Belaya. Finally.
Onye si na gatanya o mo na ni farusi ani we na farusi iwe were iwe no mo mari we dia leta ani ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi ga arụ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala ihe n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwaanyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọbụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha si maka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri ọya nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm jiri ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo sịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo sịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe bụ ụzọ dị agha ka isi na-ekwu ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizoba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro dị na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe dịtụ ozu ọ bụ ọkọwa mgbe e milere Goliath Chineke nna nke igwe ruo ememiri Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero ka ọ guzo n'ihu ụmụ ndị anyị ga-ebi ka o wee taa akọkọ igwe ụtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ nwa bụ ekele eluigwe n'ụwa nwunye ọbụla kere gị n'oge malite n'oge ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama ma akọ na ogbu gị na-anọgide ebe mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị ma ibu Chukwu abịa ma
Lord has done it all.
Finally, finally, finally.
I said the Lord has done it all.
Finally, finally, finally.
Chineke menaya.
Finally,
The Lord has done it all.
finally, finally, finally.
I said the Lord has done it all.
Finally, finally, finally.
Chineke menaya.
Finally,
The Lord has done it all.
finally, finally, finally.
I said the Lord has done it all.
Finally, finally, finally.
Chineke menaya.
Finally,
The Lord has done it all.
finally, finally, finally.
I said the Lord has done it all.
Finally, finally, finally.
Chineke menaya.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very important and very quick program. We are just going to have a very quick broadcast, a very, very quick one. We're not going to take much of your time. We're going to do it as quick as possible just to keep the ball rolling. We were not able to come online yesterday, so we just have to come briefly today to make sure that everyone is on and keeping in touch. So wherever you are watching from, like and share the program. A lot has happened this very year. As I said in my New Year program, it is going to be a very interesting year. I said it in my New Year broadcast. In my New Year broadcast, I said it that it's going to be a very, very interesting year. I said it, I made it known, and I said it is going to be a very, very interesting year. And you have seen it just as we actually predicted. You are seeing the game already playing. You are seeing what is happening everywhere. You are seeing the news that is coming from all angles, from all corners. And more is yet to come. More especially in this very era that we are in. It is a new era. This is why I am calling on my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, to please, please, shield your sword. Shield your sword, no matter how angry you are. No matter how angry you are, try to keep your anger a little bit. Try to keep your anger a little bit. I know so many of us are angry, so many of us are worried, but at this time, I want you to keep your anger a little bit. Let us work for our own progress. Let us work for our own success. Let us work for our own future. Because as you know, your future is in your hand. The opportunity that I've been talking about continue to present itself every day. And when you look at the international news, you will see what has happened on the 2nd of December. 2 days ago, I wasn't able to come online yesterday to talk about it. We are talking about the arrest of the president, something that has not happened before. Meanwhile, if you are joining us for the very first time, I want you to know that in this platform, all we are here to do is to encourage Biafrans, to support those that are fighting for their freedom, to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, and to provide a solution to the failed state Nigeria, to present Biafra as the only remedy. Just like you saw for a long time, Venezuela people have been looking for remedy, 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 remedy. 2026 is going to be a year of remedy. There will be remedy to so many issues. So many issues that seems impossible. So many issues that seems like they have no answer. There will be answers to many questions that is going to be answered. All you need to do is to prepare yourself, and wait for that answer as it is coming. Join at this point in time. Join and make sure you are part of the answer that is coming. That long-awaited answer, including the one that we are seeking for, the time has come for us to get it. So, wherever you are, I urge you in the name of Chukwukabiam to please kindly sit up and do what you have to do. I know it is difficult, I know it is hard. I am not telling you that it's easy or cheap. I know it is challenging, and I know we have a lot of things to do. So wherever you are today, I urge you in the name of Chukwukabiam, don't give up. Continue to do your own part. Continue to fight. Continue to struggle the best way you can. There is light at the end of the tunnel. We cannot lose this battle. No matter what happens, we can't lose this battle. And I urge you to stand up, sit up, and continue to do your own part. My fellow Biafran people of the world, wherever you are, you have seen the topic we chose this evening. Just to touch this brief issue until when we resume our normal broadcast, it says the change of the world order. The change of the world order when a sitting president can be arrested. A sitting president can be arrested. It is not business as usual. You see, when you see Biafrans rejoicing of Trump, when you see people rejoicing of Trump, there are things that can only happen with Trump in power. There are things that are only possible with Trump. And as you see Trump is a man that's making so many things that looks impossible possible. Chukwu Okike is using Trump to turn things around, to make things that looks impossible possible. And that is why you must pay attention to every single thing that is happening. You must pay attention. Don't say you are not told. Don't say you are not warned. A lot of things are going to happen in 2026. If you have not watched my New Year message, go and watch my New Year message. Then you digest it. When you digest it, you know how to prepare yourself. There are many things that are going to happen in 2026 that you have never seen before. We kicked off the 2026 with the arrest of a sitting president. A sitting president in Venezuela. So when you be in your country, you think that you can do and undo. When you continue to oppress innocent people, continue to commit genocide against people, and you think that the world is not watching, more especially the United States, I bet you the United States of America cannot be silent and watch you continue to take the innocent life. You see why it is important that we, the Biafrans, are united and will do things those have to do, because this is an interesting year. And remember, I said in my former broadcast that this year is going to reward discipline. This year is going to reward discipline. It will not be about noise. It will be about plans, positioning. That is what it will be about. My people, brothers and sisters across Africa, across the world, the truth seekers around the world, I welcome every one of you to this very quick broadcast. Today is not just an ordinary day. You know, we come in just briefly to talk to Biafrans and to talk to our followers, lovers of freedom across the world. This is not just another new circle. This is not just propaganda. This is not gossip. As you know, we don't gossip. We don't push propaganda in this very platform. It's a global signal we are talking about, the global signal that we must pay attention to. Because for the very first time in modern history, we are witnessing something tyrants never believed was possible. Something that tyrants never believed was possible is what we are witnessing today. All those tyrannic governments across board, no matter where they are on this planet Earth, they believe that they are untouchable. They believe that they have immunity. Once a criminal rises to become a president, he believes that he has immunity. I hope that this will send a very strong signal to the drug baron in Asok. Maduro was taken down because of his involvement in drugs, because of his committing genocide and lawlessness. And this is exactly what Nigeria is witnessing. As you are seeing the genocide of the innocent citizens in Nigeria, more especially the Biafrans and the Christians happening without anybody doing anything. Tyrants are roaming around, even defending the terrorists. The very first time in modern history, we are witnessing something tyrants never believed was possible. Something many people think is impossible is now very possible, and that is what you and I see. A sitting president being arrested. A sitting president, the president of Venezuela, being arrested. It is not a joke. You can call it a joke. You can call it whatever. You know, Donald Trump is somebody who says a word and does what he says. He doesn't just, Donald Trump is not making threats. He doesn't make threats to anybody. Whatever promises he makes, he keeps it. And that is somebody we can rely on, somebody we can trust. This is why it is important that we position ourselves properly at this point in time. Let that sink in. Not a former leader, not a retired dictator, not a fallen regime. A sitting president, we are talking about a sitting president that is commanding an army. A sitting president commanding an army was taken down by the United States, arrested, and flown to the United States of America for the very first time in history. It has never happened. It has never happened. The very first time in history. And this is a signal to all the tyrants across the world. It is no longer business as usual. This single event tells us one thing clearly. The world order has changed. I spoke about this on the very first day New Year program that I made. That the world order, new world order, is where we are today. And in 2026, you are going to see some things you have never seen in your lifetime. Remember we said that the coming of Biafra will be like a miracle. Mazin Nandekano say Biafra will come in such a way that no human being will take glory. Watch out. 2026 is going to be interesting. With what the terrorists are doing in Nigeria and continue to do, and what the government of Nigeria are doing and continue to do, a lot is going to happen. I am begging my brothers and sisters, the Biafran people, be patient. Be patient and conduct yourself with discipline. Conduct yourself with discipline. Forget about anger. Forget about whatever anybody have done against you. Please try as much as possible to maintain peace within yourself and your brothers and sisters. This is not time for propaganda and blackmail. This is not the time for attacking each other. This is not the time for any form of misunderstanding. Whatever anybody have done to you, be patient, endure it, take it because of Biafra. Because a lot is going to happen in this very year that you are in. For decades, tyrannic government across the world operate under one illusion. For decades, they all operate under one illusion. That once you control the army, once you control the police, once you control the courts, once you silence the media, everything is with you. You are untouchable. No more. There is nothing like untouchable again. Nothing like untouchable. They believe sovereignty was a shield, just like Nigerian people are crying sovereignty, sovereignty, sovereignty. This is a straight warning to Nigeria. You think that you are sovereign state, oh, sovereignty, oh, you are sovereign state, oh, because you are sovereign state, and you are committing evil, you are committing genocide, you are committing atrocity. This is what these tyrants believe. They believe power was immunity. When you have power, you are immune. Because you're a president, you are immune. Nobody can take you. They believe borders could protect crimes. You can be a criminal in another place and continue to operate and run your business, just like the Asoroki criminal is doing today. But today, the lie has collapsed. That very big lie has finally collapsed. And it will continue to collapse. That very big lie has collapsed and it will continue to collapse. When a sitting president can be arrested, it means the gun no longer overrule the law. The gun no longer overrule the law. It means power now answers to accountability. You can't say because you're in power, you will not be accountable. Power answers to accountability. And the United States have taken their position as the police of the world. As we have said before, you know, when we say, people say we are raising much praises, why do you hope on US? Why do you believe in US? If the fear of the US is the beginning of wisdom for you, whoever you are. Whoever you are. The fear of the US is the beginning of wisdom for you, more especially in Africa. Authority bow to justice. Yes. Title no longer override crimes. Yeah, that you have a title, you can commit criminal act just because you have a post. That is exactly what is playing in Nigeria. Because you're a governor, you are immune, you steal, you kill, you take life, nobody accountable to nobody. Because you're a president, you pass law without people approval. You pass instructions, you take action without people approval. You go to neighboring countries and do whatever you want to do without approval. Commit crimes. It is no longer business as usual. No one is above the law anymore. Nobody anywhere on the earth is above the law. No, not president, not generals, not governments. Whatever title you give to yourself, you are not above the law. This is a very direct warning to the tyrannic governments. Direct warning to the tyrannic governments. This message is for every tyrannic government listening today, wherever you are. Every tyrannic government listening. We know some of them are coming around to see what we have to say and what is going on. They hide under the disguise of other things that they come. And this is a straight message to them. It is for governments that jail critics. It is for governments that jail critics. Those governments that jail critics, like the Nigerian government that is jailing critics, jail Mazen Nandekano, joined Finland to silence Masisa and the Finland government too. Very soon, Finland government is going to get it hot. Already, Russia is already on their case. They have already buy market in the hand of Russia, and we face it. Jail critics, all those ones that jail critics, suppress opposition. All those government that suppress oppositions. All the government that silence journalists, brutalize citizens. These are what you see in Nigeria. Every of this is what you see in Nigeria, brutalizing citizens. Ruled by fear. They infuse fear. It is one of the titles of the government of Nigeria. They send their military to take innocent lives, to invade places, invade villages, and take innocent life of poor villagers. We have seen it over and over again. It is no longer business as usual. What you are seeing today is your warning. The world is no longer looking away. The international system is no longer pretending. Justice is no longer patience. It is only a matter of time. So whatever you are doing, you must be held accountable. It is a must. Let me speak clearly. Nigeria is not exempted. The zoo is not exempted in all these things we are saying. Nigeria is not exempted. No African country is immune. So don't think it's only in South America. No. Don't think it's only in North America. No. No African country is immune. No government can hide behind internal affairs anymore. Human rights abuses are now global business. Human rights abuses are now global business. State-sponsored oppression is now internationally evidenced, just like you are seeing in the case of Biafra. So Nigerian government should get it straight. Human rights abuses are now global business. When you abuse human rights, just like you did in the case of Mazen Nandekano, you even had the boldness to televise it. You televised it. Just like Finland did in the case of Masisa Moneba, and continue to do. Human rights abuses are now global business. State-sponsored oppression is now internationally evidenced, just like the one that is happening against the Biafran people today. Tyranny has become exportable to global courts. If you're a tyrant, you can be exported to other international court to go and answer, other international court to go and answer. So don't think because you're in Nigeria, you're a governor, you're in Nigeria, you're a president, you're immune. You are not. You are not. The world order has changed. Those who think we are powerful, we control the system, you will need us. The world needs us. Think again. If you are among those who say because you have resources, because you have that, you think, oh, those who think we are powerful because you have resources. We control the system. They can't do without us. The world needs us. History is about to humble you. History is about to humble you, whoever you are, and you know yourself. History is about to humble you. You know yourself. So, what lesson tyrannic governments learn from this moment? There are lessons to learn. Every tyrannic